the Daimler truck plant in Mount Holly, North Carolina. We have around 1,400 people in our plant, and our square footage is 637,000.
We build an average of 100 trucks here each day.
Our focus on ergonomics ensures worker safety and efficient production.
Every chassis in Mount Holly is built by hand.
We have a commitment to quality in every step of the truck assembly process.
State-of-the-art automation and robotics help us meet our exacting standards.
Our employees have a combined average of 20 years of truck building experience.
We use total productive maintenance for plant efficiency.
Freightliner severe duty trucks are well designed, constructed, and rigorously tested.
We here at Freightliner Mount Holly are dedicated to make sure our customers get a high quality truck and make sure that they get their trucks on time when they want them.
Since 1979, Mount Holly's produced over 500,000 units, and we're still going strong.
Welcome to the Daimler Trucks North America plant at Mount Holly, the nation's largest manufacturer of Freightliner medium-duty business class M2 and SD models. The first truck rolled off the Mount Holly plant line on May 8, 1979. Today, trucks assembled here include the Freightliner Business Class M2 106, Business Class M2 112, 108 SD, and 114 SD. The hybrid version and both liquid and compressed natural gas versions of these vehicles are built here as well. Mount Holly is a manufacturing facility, which includes the manufacturing of fuel tanks. More than 1,400 employees assemble trucks in 6 main production areas during 2 shifts per day to ensure these trucks will deliver many years of productive service. In 2011, the 1,000th hybrid was built at Mount Holly, and in 2012, the total truck count hit the 500,000 mark. Employees were recognized with celebrations for accomplishing these major milestones. Mount Holly also has a significant focus on worker safety and ergonomics. Every team member is trained to a level 3 out of 4 on at least 3 different jobs in their area. Jobs are also rotated daily to maximize efficiency and reduce the need for bending, stooping, and reaching. In addition, the plant at Mount Holly is committed to protecting the environment. The facility is a zero waste to landfill operation and remains diligent about reducing its carbon footprint. Through the years, Freightliner's commitment to quality has never wavered. Mount Holly is recognized as having the fewest number of vehicles in the offline area, meaning trucks are delivered on time and consistently meet or exceed customer expectations. When a vehicle comes off the line, its owner is sure to receive a truck that's been precisely manufactured to perform for years to come. The Mount Holly plant has made an investment in machinery and technology, but in the end, it's the people who build and assemble the trucks. The lean leadership style practiced at Mount Holly allows supervisors, team leaders, and team members alike to perform to the best of their abilities while maintaining the highest quality of production. Through layered process audits, 3x3 defect checks, and targeted workshops, team leaders identify and work through issues with employees to maintain the highest standard of work on the floor. In fact, the Mount Holly plant has been recognized with numerous awards for its lean leadership model by Daimler Trucks North America, Daimler Germany, and the Charlotte Business Journal. The employee structure at Mount Holly truly embodies the Daimler Trucks North America vision to be the employer of choice in the trucking industry. There are a few stages of the truck assembly process not available for viewing on the walking tour, so here's a behind-the-scenes look at those areas. First is the E-coat process on truck cabs. Electrophoretic deposition, or E-coat, is the first layer in a finishing system that assures the truck will hold up through its demanding duty cycles. The raw metal cab is first sent through a multi-step cleaning and degreasing process. Next, the cab is completely immersed in a 20,000-gallon tank where multiple pumps churn a solution of liquid paint. A high-voltage, low-current electrical charge is applied to the entire vat of paint and the cab, allowing it to be deposited evenly on all surfaces. The freshly coated cab is cured by baking it for 45 to 60 minutes in an approximately 350-degree industrial oven to set the finish. Behind the scenes, cab paint. After receiving the E-coat, cabs are ready for a final paint color. 2 robotic spray arms follow a computer program and utilize a series of sensors to apply 2 coats of paint to the entire cab. Once sprayed, the cab and hood are run through a low-temperature oven to cure the paint. They exit the tunnel to receive their final inspection before moving on to final assembly. Behind the scenes, chassis paint. The next stop on the behind-the-scenes tour is the chassis paint area. The chassis first undergoes a thorough 3-step washing and degreasing process to remove all impurities and then travels through a drying tunnel. Next, all of the ground and wheel studs are taped up, along with any other components not requiring paint. Then the chassis enters the paint booth, where workers apply paint first to the underside and then to the top side, utilizing an electrostatic process. Because both the paint and the chassis are electrically charged, paint is more easily drawn into all the cracks and crevices for excellent corrosion resistance. Upon leaving the paint booth, the chassis cures in an infrared oven at around 286 degrees Fahrenheit and exits through a cool-down booth where it's air-cooled for a glossy, durable finish. Behind the scenes, dynamometer testing. Every truck assembled at Mount Holly must pass a dynamometer or dyno test before being released to the customer. Power from the engine is measured through the wheels, and the dyno operator checks that all components of the drivetrain, engine, transmission, and axles are functioning properly. The results of the dyno test are recorded and analyzed to ensure that the customer gets a functional truck set to the customer's exact specifications. After dyno testing, the truck goes through the Wabco brake test, followed by an axle articulation test, and finally completes its test cycle with a run through the water halo to ensure a weather-tight cab. Behind the scenes, PDI, pre-delivery inspection. Located across the street from the Mount Holly plant is the Mount Holly PDI Center. Here, customers may choose to have a pre-delivery inspection completed prior to their units reaching their final destination. With 54 additional items checked during a PDI inspection versus a standard inspection, customers can be sure when the truck leaves, it is ready for the highway. The PDI Center also handles custom truck services, such as adding accessories and performing modifications. Safety information. It's now time to start the walking tour of the Mount Holly plant. Safety along the tour is very important. Please stay with your guide the entire time and watch for vehicle traffic such as forklifts and industrial vehicles. Safety glasses are also required at all times. Please don't take pictures or videos and don't use cell phones while on the plant floor. Thank you for joining us today, and please enjoy your tour.